Alright guys, you're welcome back to another episode on Travel with Dennis on YouTube. Today we are going to watch how Americans are reacting for the first time visiting Uganda. Uganda is one of the African countries on the African continent, and for Ugandans, they don't know the image that Americans have about them. But these Americans traveled all the way from United States to Uganda for the first time, and they were shocked. Some of them like, this is not the Uganda we know. This is not the Uganda we hear about. I don't want to waste much of your time. Let's watch how Americans are reacting to seeing Uganda for the first time.
Hello, Uganda!
I went to Africa for the first time. People talk about how when you get off that plane and you put your foot on African soil, something happens. And I'm like, okay, cool. Woo woo, Bro, when I got off that plane, I set my foot, my right foot and my left foot, on the ground in Africa at that airport. And the overwhelming feeling accompanied with goosebumps that hit me was home. Something came over me when my natural physical body was reunited to the soil of the DNA from which I came. That space, something came over me. That was nothing I'd ever felt before. And I think what I'm saying today is that we have to align ourselves with the original design for us.
First time. Talk about Uganda. What have you seen in
Oh,
Uganda?
it's beautiful. I ugly cried twice this morning.
Because of Uganda?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. How many places have you visited in Uganda?
Just been to Kampala. We went to the Kiwa Reserve to see the rhinos.
It's amazing. Nature, animals, the people, food, it's all good.
Okay.
What do you love about Uganda?
Uganda, the people, best people in the whole wide world. You guys are lovely.
What do you love about Uganda?
The feeling of home. I'm from Kenya, so Ugandans feel like my people. Like, it's my first time in Uganda and I love it. Love the people.
What do you love about Uganda?
The Rolex. Great Rolex. Yeah, the best Rolex by far.
So we've been in Uganda for a couple days, and I've seen the president twice. Funny thing with the president here is that they shut down everything when he's traveling. When he goes from Entebbe to Kampala, shut it down. Yesterday, I saw him and his fleet of cars. I counted at least 35 cars, including his portable toilet, which is an RV basically, and his personal ambulance. So many security cars, and they shut everything down. They make sure all of the cars on the road have stopped and pulled off on the side. Nobody can walk. Nobody can get too close to the road. It's crazy. Crazy. And apparently he has about $25,000 a day for his budget. A day. What?
Hi, this is Alberto, and this is me before seeing the gorillas.
Hi, I'm Ganya. This is me before the gorillas.
Hi, this is Vargo before seeing the gorillas.
Hi, this is Jack, and this is me before seeing the gorillas. Let's go!
Hi, I'm Ganya. This is me after seeing the gorillas. Feeling so in love with them. So grateful to be here.
This is Guille, this is me right after seeing the gorillas. Hands down, one of the best experiences of my life.
Hi, this is Alberto. After seeing the gorillas, experience been amazing. I'm speechless.
Hi, this is Jack, and this is me after seeing the gorillas. It was hands down one of the best experiences of my life. It was absolutely incredible. Peace!
What I found, Ugandans are very nice. Honestly, they're very helpful. They're very polite people. So yes, I do feel safe. Now, of course, if you're just being a useless person and you're just walking around, not looking at your surroundings, being reckless, something might happen to you. So you still need to use your brain. You can't just go around thinking that Ugandans are nice, whatever, you're never going to get mugged. Because yes, true as that might be, you still need to use your head and ensure you are aware of your surroundings, just like you would in any big city or anywhere, not just Africa. But what I don't like is this idea that Africa is not safe, Uganda is not safe. Muzungus come here and maybe they think everyone is out to mug them or scam them. Yes, but also I just think that people are just dumb sometimes and they're not thinking, and maybe bad things happen, and then they go to their country and they start spreading lies. That's what I really don't like. Because of their dumb, reckless behavior, something happened, Therefore, now the whole of Africa is painted as bad.
In Uganda? Or?
Yes, in Uganda.
In Uganda. I think the Burundi National Forest, that was so beautiful, and seeing the gorillas, definitely a favorite.
Okay, yeah, talking of that, then any highlights from this safari? Do you have any highlights from this safari?
I think the highlight for sure would be seeing the gorillas in their natural habitat and getting to just observe them interacting with each other and living their life there. That was wonderful.
Okay.
I'm with her.
The gorillas.
The gorillas.
Okay.
I love the people of Uganda, honestly. The people in Uganda are very, very friendly. There you can go up to anyone and become their friend in just a matter of seconds. They're easy to love. I also grew to love Ugandan food. When I first went or learned that I was going to Uganda, I looked up some of the pictures online, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, just because it looked like there was a lot of different kind of just mush on a plate. So I was a little bit worried about that. Over time, I was able to grow to love the food there. My first area was called Masaka, and there they would eat a lot of something called matoke. It's a banana, but it's not exactly a banana. Most bananas turn yellow when they go ripe and you peel them and eat them. But these matoke that they eat, they stay green. In fact, when they go ripe, they just go straight to black. But what they do is they peel them with a knife and they put them all inside of banana leaves and then steam them. And then they mash it up, and then on top you can put all kinds of different sauce. You put chicken with broth or beef with broth, and then they've also got, they call it G-nut paste. It's pretty much peanut butter but in a paste form, and then you put it on top of it. So it's kind of different, it's really unique, but it's an acquired taste, I could say. The driving is crazy. There's a lot of honking. It's one thing that I noticed right off the bat, that you can't really go anywhere without hearing honking all the time. That's kind of how they communicate there with driving. They'll use blinkers a lot differently than we use blinkers here in America. For example, if you're driving down the road and you're going to pass someone, sometimes they'll put on a blinker to their left to tell you, don't pass me, there's a car coming. Or if you'll go around, people just use blinkers when they're telling you, I'm not really feeling comfortable right now where you're at. So it seems like there's not a lot of rules there when you're driving, but in actuality there are. They're just not written. To be honest, I was surprised how very little crashes there were in Uganda. I don't know, it just works. There, you have to pay attention. If you look away for half a second, it will just not be good. So the first time I ever drove, I felt like I was in a video game, to be honest. It was pretty fun. In general, the people there are very loving and kind and friendly. I wouldn't say that it's a really scary place like many people think that it might be. I, to be honest, probably felt safer there than I do even here. I wouldn't have any fear going to this wonderful place.
They speak English. This has been the easiest country that I've been to communicate with everyone in, except for, of course, United States of America. Number 2, they are honest. Now, when I say honest, like when I go to places and markets, I get charged the regular local price. I'm not getting some hyped up Mzungu tourist price. And that is big, because I've been in countries where every time I step out the door, I feel like I'm going to be hounded and attacked just to, when I want to buy something. Like they're going to overcharge me and they're going to try to scam me. They're going to, like, Ugandans have been so honest. It's been a breath of fresh air in comparison to a lot of other countries that I've traveled to.
All right, let me share one of the questions that I get asked the most, which is usually like, what do I love about Uganda? Oh, let me count the ways. But one of the main things that took me there was first, my health. You eat 100% organic over there. I would buy food, like let's say for like a week, 7 days worth, and I spend about $10, $10 US, 100% organic. Example, an avocado costs about 10-15 cents. Real avocado, right? That's one. This is one. Now, where I lived, my rent in a nice area, for those who know, Machinde in Kampala, I was paying $250 a month. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom in a compound with a security guard and everything, just in the compound. It was just Those, I would say, are my top two reasons: my health, my living costs, and also, to be honest, peace of mind, like you wouldn't believe. You know, welcoming people. Okay, now I mentioned four, right? Food, rent, peace of mind, and awesome, friendly, welcoming people.
The deal. There are a lot of tourists coming to Uganda right now, and there's going to be even more in the summertime. That's like American summer. So for all the tourists, I wanted to share a few things that you should not do when you come to Uganda. And this is coming from someone who has been a tourist before, so you can trust me. Okay, number one. This is specifically for Americans. I love you, like I'm an American, but you're yelling. I know, we're just so excited to be alive, we're excited to be traveling, we're excited to be out of our corporate cubes, but check the volume. I love how excited we get about things, but like when you go to a restaurant or hotel, just check the volume. Okay, number two is a little sensitive, but heads up, don't film people. Like, it's strange, like you're a stranger, and don't whip your phone out and just like video people, especially little kids. It can get weird. There's already a negative stigma about having to come to an African country and film little black kids or brown kids, and just don't do it. Like, it's strange. That's someone's kid. Number three. I know that when you come with like a mission group or whatever, they're gonna tell you that you have to wear the long ass skirts and the long ass tops, but you don't have to. I'm not saying bring your ass cheek shorts and your crop tops. I'm not saying that. If you want to, it's okay. But unless you're going like deep into the village, like you don't have to wear that. People wear jeans, tops, and Ugandans love when you dress nice. So look presentable and wash your shoes. Number four is a really funny / embarrassing communication thing that people do. I know it comes as a shock, but English is not the first language here. It's not a primarily English-speaking place, so don't expect everyone to speak English here for you. Most people will, because they're great and nice, and everyone learns English.
The best part about coming home is just enjoying the peacefulness, the surroundings, the beauty. There's no better feeling. It's just incredible. There's truly nothing like it. And honestly, if you've been on the fence about visiting Uganda, this is your sign to come visit. Absolutely magnificent. You need to come visit. Oh yeah.
So guys, that is how Americans are reacting to seeing Uganda or traveling to Uganda for the first time. But let me know, what do you think about Uganda? Are you from Uganda watching me? Tell me something about your country. Let me know in the comment section. However, if you're new here, kindly do subscribe to this channel so that whenever we upload, you'll be the first to get notified. Until then, see you on my next video.